Hey everybody, welcome back to Dice and Delinquents and our adventure of I'm gonna give it to Nikki because my brain just pranked out. I'm not talking. Go.
Welcome back to Seekers of Fate. I think we're at episode seven, six,
Yes,
seven, something like
7.
that. Um, yeah. Who wants to get into the recap because a bunch of stuff has happened off.
I will do.
I
I
can
will
do
do a
it.
recap because I don't really remember what happened, but I want the point anyway. So last session we were effectively sneaking around this area, and then um, Lumen decided to chase after a scout thing, and
Bronze Scout.
yeah, it well, yeah, and uh, and then started some shit, and then we finished the shit, and we killed everybody except for apparently the leader, who's not really that much of a leader, or like led away, and there was a lot of confusion for them. Uh, Yeah, and we did some pretty fuck. Well, I did some questionable. Might have not been them. Anyway,
Well,
I think that was an amazing recap.
listen, listen. If he didn't already have doubts about what's his name's leadership, the suggestion wouldn't have worked. I was just moving things along.
Sure. Okay.
Are you done with your recap?
Well, I don't think there's really any more you can say there. I thought I pretty much covered it.
Oh,
You
I
did.
killed the
Go
guy.
ahead and take the
Remember?
inspiration.
Oh,
I killed the guy. Anybody? I did
you
that.
did
I'm a
with one shot, by the way.
You
Yep.
killed, you killed the scout. Yeah, you
Yeah, the
did.
mechanical thing, which
Scrappy.
really, I don't know if it's really considered alive.
very
But
excited about that. Remember? I killed the guy.
Yes.
You
killed a guy. I'm so
basically
proud of you,
stabbed a
honestly.
screwdriver in it and just completely disassembled it with one blow.
Can I note distinctly what happened from the bandit captain's perspective?
Yes.
oh yes, please, yes.
My God.
Oh my
I am
God,
so
yes.
excited. Right.
So, last session, some girl came around the corner, said hi. One of his teammates turned around and tried to shoot him twice and missed twice. So he killed him. And then one of them, the regular scout, got in a fight with some white haired dude. And then his voice came around from a building saying that, like, he was the enemy. So he was like, I didn't get paid enough for this, and started running. Then he got stopped, and as a final sign of intimidation, inadvertently, a sparkly fairy from a rooftop says, Halt, or we'll kill you, and then threw a firebolt and murdered his last teammate. He currently has a dagger at his chest, at his back, and a caltrop in the side of his fucking face.
Kind of
I
dangling
did
there.
that.
The Caltron
I did
forgot
the
about
cow
the
chop.
caltrop.
is
I did
amazing.
Yeah.
That was me. I did that and I killed the guy. Yeah.
Are you gonna,
Yeah.
gonna grab your caltrop back?
For the bandit
Yeah, I
captain.
don't have that. I only have a limited number.
Don't worry, I got 3 more bags.
All right.
X just walks up with like a pair of pliers, just like a
Oh no, no,
you know,
just,
I
So
need this.
just walking up
Um,
and plucking it. Blip.
I think when we ended, I still had my
You were-
rapier at his chest.
Oh, was it rapier? You had a weapon at his chest, and 19
Yeah,
had showed
I was
up with
going
a
to
dagger to his back.
immediately
I thought it was a dagger, but
in
either
like
way.
one motion sheath the rapier and pull out a dagger and hold it to his throat.
Yep.
Be careful what you say, or I'll take your tongue.
Ooh, gross.
and I'll come fluttering down, and I'm like, ooh, that's good. And as I
think of it this way: you'll never be able to hear your voice.
yeah,
Oh.
let's not forget the mimic over there going, let's not make it weird. Don't make it weird.
Yeah,
So-
she's still disguised as the bandit captain. So yeah, she'll add to.
So I'll flutter down. As I'm fluttering down, I'm digging through my bag of. I am like overburdened completely. I'm like, yeah, should listen to him. And I'm like, pull out a pair of manacles. And I'm like, all right. And I'm like, put behind your back. And I'm putting them on. It's like, believe me, dude. He said, like, you saw what I did to your buddy there? Like, and like, I, as a medical professional, I'm pretty sure I'm the most mentally stable one of us here. So,
No, no. Mm-mm. I'm not buying it.
did you just kill a man?
I did.
Okay,
Just
well, and are you excited and happy about it?
I've never done that before.
Are you
This is the
excited
first
and
time
happy about taking a life?
I killed a guy.
Okay,
I helped.
and I'm looking at him like, see, I'm the most. So let's. I mean, we are the champions of making it weird. So be aware of that.
You should really believe in your.
So yeah, he's got manacles behind his back now, and I'll go ahead and. Oh man, I'm not really the one to do it, but I'll do a quick pat down search on him.
Okay.
See if he's
Come
got
on,
it.
computer.
On his person, please hold while I pull up the thing. While I'm looking for that though, Charlie, yes you may. Oh, I'm sorry, Peregrine, yes you may.
Yep, I'm doing it.
What are we doing?
Do your
I'm
thing.
rolling it to GM if that works.
You can if you'd like. That's not what I'm looking for.
As I'm kind of patting him down, like, so are you new to this banditing thing? Because no offense, you're not very good at it. I mean, we literally stumbled upon you.
He actively rolls his eyes. Oh, Peregrine, there doesn't seem to be any recognition.
Okay. 1 second.
I'm still looking for what I'm looking for too. So he's, mind you, when you tried to put the manacles on him, as soon as he saw them, he immediately did put his hands behind his back. There is no resistance, and he's not responding verbally to your
Goading.
taunt, effectively.
All right. It's like, oh, you've done this before. Again, not a good sign. If you've been arrested, good criminals don't get arrested. Bad criminals get arrested.
You
Well,
say this to him?
effective. Oh yeah. This is all out loud.
Okay. He's like,
Any
either
reaction?
that
Oh,
or good watchmen do their jobs correctly.
I'm
What
like,
do you mean?
You a
They
cop?
did their job correctly.
Wait, you're watching?
They led me straight to you. What else were you? Your man had a crossbow aimed, and then at you, or the other way around. It doesn't really matter.
He's so fucked up.
I'm gonna turn to Lumen and go, hey, nice work on the gloves this time. You got those instead of just making your hands weird.
Right? I've been practicing
Yeah.
when we were in the city, and now they're
Oh.
gloves instead of weird phalanges.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna go ahead and show the hero forged if I can,
Oh, yeah.
so that the viewers can see the full body. Let's see.
Stripsy.
Hold on. There's a. This one, show to players.
There we go. Oh yeah.
So this is currently who they have captive.
But we don't know their name yet.
Nobody's bothered to ask. And he's not talking until somebody asks him questions, because he knows a little bit better.
Um, Lumen will try and establish a connection to him. So she'll just kind of like look at him, and in his head, he'll hear her voice. And she'll be like, "We're inside your head now. Hello."
His mouth, unlike my mouth that does not have a scarf in front of it, his does have a scarf and sort of a mask type thing, so you can't see his expression. But from his nose up, he clearly does not seem pleased, but not fully disgusted per se with that connection. He acknowledges by nodding, but he doesn't say anything.
No. Have you done this before? Sure, this is all silent, but she kind of does make the option still. She'll be like, "Have you done this before with someone else like us?"
Hold on. How sassy does he want to get?
Oh, and the final part of securing him, I will very carefully and gently place a hunting trap on his leg so it doesn't do any damage, but he now has a 25-pound piece of metal on one of his legs. And I said, be good, or you'll get a matching pair, okay, for the other foot. And then we'll just go up connecting more, okay? Good.
So where on his leg do you put this?
Oh, his foot.
Yeah,
Like he's standing
stepped
on it?
But I open it and slowly close it so it's not sprung on him. It's just he has 25 pounds attached to his leg now.
But hold on. A hunting trap has a spring, a tension spring, that specifically snaps it shut.
Yeah,
You have to pull and lock into place with a mechanism that you basically release.
There is no gently on a hunting trap.
I use a crowbar to gently. It still has pressure, but it's not impact pressure.
I think what Liberty's trying to say is that it's there is the pressure of spring, but only because it's slightly open, not because he let it do any of this. No snapping, I assume, is what Liberty's trying to say.
Well,
it seems a little bit.
It's set. This is the primary like set motion. When you open it up, it takes a lot of force because there's a spring that's pulling it from that direction at very high.
It's not comfortable or painless at all. It's just not currently breaking his leg.
Yeah.
Well, it might be slowly breaking his leg.
Yeah,
it's
like
a time frame. How long does it take?
Yeah, and
it's very medieval torture.
Yeah, the quicker you answer, the sooner it'll come off. If we like the answers.
The speed run to chaotic evil.
I think Liberty is just trying to justify the hunting traps.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's what it's feeling like.
For 30 minutes about off-stream. Yeah.
Anyway,
to answer your question,
my spell book.
To answer your question, he says out loud that his mother can do this same trick.
Oh. Well, would you prefer to speak like this or with this part?
I have no problems.
I don't know how comfortable you are with me using your voice.
You cut off there a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Me or okay.
Lumen.
Yeah.
Did I cut off?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me just make sure. Yeah, she goes, I don't want to make you uncomfortable in this situation. And speaking in your voice makes you uncomfortable. So if we want, we can speak like this.
You could also just use a different voice.
That's not... Yeah, maybe.
Hey, we're the ones in charge here. Please continue, Lumen.
Yeah, well, we were just wondering what you were doing down here with your very fancy bronze dog, who is very nice. And where did he go? Can I pet?
You would have to talk to Hex about that.
Hex is the one that murdered it.
He'll turn towards Hex and be like, "Is the dog?"
Oh, who do we
Sorry,
know?
repeat.
Did it cut out again?
Is the dog what?
Is the doggy okay? Hex?
Doggy?
Yeah, the doggy, the bronze one.
At this point, I'm gonna go search the bodies because I don't want to be here for this awkward conversation.
I don't understand, doggy. What?
As I walk by Hex, I'll lean over and whisper, "The thing you killed with one shot."
Oh, the robot thing?
Yeah, the robot doggy.
No, he's
Is
not
it okay?
No, it's dead. So dead.
Who killed the robot doggy? That's like
No! Cutting out.
Yeah, sorry. It's every like
Because,
5 seconds or so it cuts out.
that's rule 1. You don't kill the.
Oh no.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
no.
Hold on. We I think we need to take a quick break to address our the sound issue here.
Yeah, let's fix some of these technical issues real
All right.
quick.
Sorry. We'll be right back, everybody.
Okay.
Okay, we are back, and I apologize, everybody. So that you will not be able to see Lumen, but hopefully we've addressed the audio issue, and there shouldn't be any more dropouts.
Yeah, hopefully it's good. Lumen will, disguised as the bandit captain, turn to Hex and be like, who killed the robot dog? That's rule number 1. You don't kill the robot dog. Who did it?
Rule. I don't know. No, that's not a rule. Peregrine tells me the rules, and that was not a rule.
It's true.
But who killed the robot dog?
I killed it. I killed the thing by myself. Remember? I did that.
19 kind of raises the hand that doesn't have the dagger in it and goes, "I could probably fix it if you want."
We do want.
So maybe we make that a later problem since
To
it
make
can be
it work
fixed.
for us.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I didn't kill a thing?
You did.
She'll lean into the bandit captain and be like, "They made me very sad, but I'm sorry for your friends also, because they pointed a crossbow at me."
They pointed a crossbow at me too. That clearly wasn't my friends.
Yeah, I heard that you stabbed one of them twice. I think the one that shot you.
You don't shoot at me and get away with it.
I know.
Unless
why would he
apparently
try
I
to
am
do that?
severely
That's so
outnumbered.
weird. She goes, I don't know why he tried to do that. That's so weird.
Well, Johnson's always been flaky, so.
Well, what were you guys down here doing?
We were completing a job.
And
What
what
kind
drew
of
you
job?
here?
I've never
Oh
had
wait,
a
is
job.
none of this
Oh,
none of this is out loud, right?
No, I think
oh
it's
no,
just
she's
out loud.
saying this.
Or
She's saying this. If I'm doing that voice, it's her
Okay.
as the bandit captain. If she's doing her regular voice, it's the psionic connection. So she's
sorry,
saying
just
this
wanted
out
to
loud.
check.
Yep. He's saying this out loud. I've never had a job. Most people won't hire me. So what's the details of the job? Like, how do you get one?
Often they're posted. Do you guys really want to be talking about job applications right now?
No.
This is actually
Not
a very
with you.
good
You're a shit boss.
bandit either.
We
What
all
I want
say
to
at
know is
once.
your techniques. How did you find yourself here?
I found myself here by being told that this is where the object that we were attempting to find would be located.
And how were you tracking this object?
Von Kier said it was a book.
When he says Von Kier, you'll hear me yelling from like digging through a body. Oh yeah, ask him about that the name Von Kier. Yeah,
A book? What kind of book?
He wouldn't say. Said it had some fancy writing on top of it, and I would know it when I saw it.
That's not very descriptive at all.
You're telling me. Like I said, I didn't get paid enough for this.
What? You could sense the location of it?
No, but he said that there'd be some writing on it I wouldn't be able to read.
That's like all books for me.
Yes, we need to fix that.
Lumen makes it so hard to stay in character. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah. I would say wait.
But then
what's
how
the-
were you
Oh, sorry.
tracking this book? How are you looking for it?
He wrote down what the title would say.
What drew you here? Why did you think that this book was down here?
Because he told me he had a lead on it. Listen, I don't question why people think things. You pay me to go to a place, to find a thing, and bring it to you. I'm doing that. Save for when there's some nut jobs down here, and then we're in this situation.
We weren't down here though. We were up there, and then we came, and then you were the weird ones who were down here.
Who ran up on who again?
Listen, you got in our way, and then stuff happened.
Your
I
friend
maintain who ran up on who again?
Does that really matter?
Johnson did try to ambush me.
I think we should put the question of who is at fault here to the side.
Yeah, because Flibberty just had kind of a moment of clarity, realizing, oh fuck, they really didn't take any aggressive action on us. We did it. As I'm digging through bodies, I'm like, oh fuck, that's right.
They
Interesting. You should know that, Liberty.
Women didn't do anything. What are you talking
Assigning
about?
blame is unproductive. We should deal with the situation that we have now.
1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Liberty, go ahead and roll me 3 d12s.
Damn. All right.
Oh,
Oh, and if it's accurate, I lifted his two daggers first thing because they're.
I mean, his two daggers were in Johnson's. You could easily take them.
Oh, okay. Sorry, they're on the picture. I didn't know if he had them on him.
He did about 2
Okay.
minutes ago.
All right. Well, I was just for searching the other bodies. I didn't know if you needed me to do rolls or anything, so I was just gonna wait on those.
Possession is 2/3 of the loss, and how the Johnson.
So what was with the 12? What was with the roll?
Yeah, I'm.
Okay.
I was answering a question.
Sorry, I
Give me a
thought you
second.
were like just waiting. Okay, cool. Just a random roll.
No. That was my fault. Okay, so you find 5 poison bolts on Johnson, like crossbow bolts.
Okay.
You find
I'm sorry. How many?
5.
5.
Okay.
You find a set of loaded dice on the scout.
Okay.
As well as a playing card set with some of the corners somewhat folded.
So a marked stack.
hmm And those 2 were on the scout. And then on the guy who was burnt to death,
Oh, that'd be me.
you've, huh?
I did that.
Yes. You'd find a steel lock and a red bandana.
No key.
But the steel lock has no key. Yeah.
Is the red bandana? Is it like the captain's here?
Yeah. It was attached to his arm. It's somewhat singed.
Oh, so this is like a uniform kind of thing.
Yeah. If you're really paying attention, everybody but the scout had something red on them.
Oh.
Wait, you guys have matching
One-
costumes? I want matching costumes.
I'll give him the bandana. Oh, here you go, Hex, right here, man. Gotcha, and I'll toss it to him.
I want
Did
all of us
this
to have
Von
matching.
Cure, did he give you any instructions on how you were supposed to, what you were supposed to do down here in order to find the book?
Weird instructions. I was supposed to follow the screams, kill whoever had the book, take the book, and bring it back.
Oh.
But there were no screams down here, so we just started looting whatever we could because we were told we could take whatever else we found, but we had to give the book.
Well, I'm sure you'll be very disappointed.
Oh. Oh, is that why you ran away? Was that you following the screams?
No, that was me trying not to get in this position that I'm in right now.
Oh. That makes sense to us. Yeah.
Is it because all your friends are gone?
They're not my friends. They weren't my friends.
Employees?
Clearly. They weren't even my employees. I mean, mostly we were just coworkers.
Oh. We never worked for you.
This is awkward. You said you wouldn't make this weird.
I'm answering your questions. How am I making this weird?
That's us. That's what we do. Champion. We're great at it. That's all we do.
Flibberty, you find that with the scout.
Okay. I would have handed it to who. Oh, well, I would hand it to 19 and said, "All right, he said you can fix it. There you go."
He sort of nods and kind of puts it in his back pocket. And he says, once we get out of this situation, I can start fixing it, but I can't fix it right now.
The puppy.
Well, should we go back to our mission?
You got all you need from him?
I believe so. Well, he could still prove useful. But for now.
We're just gonna leave him here.
I mean, he was running away.
He doesn't
Just
want
let
to come
him
with
run
us.
away.
You don't want to come with us?
Are you asking him?
Yeah.
Dib's not in on babysitting prisoner.
I mean, I'd prefer not to be forced to walk with a hunting trap on my foot.
Well, nobody wants to.
Usually animals just chew their legs off.
This is true. Yeah, Hex. Absolutely. You are correct.
I
I'm
know
not
stuff
doing that.
sometimes.
I don't know. You get
Yeah,
hungry enough, you might.
Don't make him do that. I don't want to have to try and like, emulate that with my leg. That sounds complicated.
I'm not making him do anything.
She puts both of his own hands on his shoulders and goes, "Keep your legs, please."
Here's a deal. You now work for us, and that thing gets put away.
I get this off my foot if I agree to work for you.
Yes.
Sounds like an easy deal.
You have to carry it, though. As a reminder.
Sure.
And I've got some
Liberty.
other things you're going to be carrying, too.
Liberty.
It's part of the deal.
You just enlisted a pack mule.
I did.
Liberty's just gonna be like Michonne from Walking Dead with zombies behind it,
Yeah, pretty much.
with the backpacks. Just okay, cool.
Okay. So you're handing him the hunting trap from his foot.
Yep.
And what else?
He's
Oh,
technically
well, I'll hand him two more.
already.
He's going to be carrying 3 of them.
Okay.
That's
He's
75
technically
Are you letting his
pounds,
hands free, or are you having him hold them behind his back?
I'll be nice and I'll switch the manacles to the front.
Okay.
And then I'll use the chain so just to help him out so he doesn't have to like hold them or some shit. I'm
Okay.
not a monster. I'm gonna wrap the chain. I don't like how calm
Are you doing like diagonally across his body?
I really don't like how calm you're being about this. Universe.
You're trying to find somebody to carry your shit. I'm trying to help you out because you're telling him that you want him to carry your shit.
Well, I got it all figured out now. If this is the case, I would have kept the other 3 traps I dropped.
Hey, technically, you found a bag of holding. It just has personality.
What's up, Hex?
Yeah.
I just really need to point out to Flibberty here that we have had multiple discussions about the moralities of slavery, and you just made a slave.
No, we're working in this is a working arrangement.
Oh no! Don't say
You
that!
have him in manacles, you're wrapping him in chains, and you're making him carry your heavy
I
shit.
don't trust him.
You're gonna get us demonetized.
Once he proves he's trustworthy, we'll take the manacles off.
Flip's morality is
Make him carry your shit.
questionable.
I'm making him carry the parties. He's a member of the party. We're delegating. We're working together.
No. slavery.
I didn't buy him.
Does he?
And I
It's
don't own
still-
him.
someone to perform labor.
I don't
for
own him.
your-
He can try to
Still-
leave whenever he wants.
Does he have? That's not better.
I know,
Does he?
that's actually made it a little worse.
Does he have the manacles? Does he still have the manacles on?
I moved him to the
Yes.
front.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was.
So he
that
still
was
has the manacles. So Lumen will, as him, hold his shoulders again, and ask him in good conscience through the telepathic link. Do you wish to continue traveling with us, or do you want to go home? They cannot hear us. You can answer honestly, and then I will tell them.
This is the first failed job I've had in quite some time. I don't have a home to return to. So, being around you guys is as good as any if I'm not going to get paid and or get murdered if I go back to my boss. So,
Why go back to him? Just leave.
well, see, here's the thing. I'm a merc, right? So if I don't go back, they're going to go, "What happened to the job we paid you for?" And then murder happens on me, and I would prefer not to get murdered. So effectively, if I don't go back, they'll come find me.
Did we just get a sidekick?
Yes.
no, it's a slave.
If it's a sidekick, then I'll take the manacles off.
Listen,
He's
Listen.
talking with Lumen
Oh,
mentally. Y'all
yeah.
can't hear any of this shit.
Yeah, and I'm still out of character telling Travis that he's exactly the terrible person he claimed to not be in multiple fucking discussions about slavery.
I never said I was not a terrible person. Never once did I say that. I said.
so
Question.
Sorry, go ahead.
Can I do like an insight to see if this guy seems to be genuine in being willing to switch to our side?
Yeah, go for it.
Can I as well?
Insight check. Yeah, anybody can do an insight check.
I'm not good
He's-
at it.
he's
but I wanna
not-
do it.
This
he's not
I would
saying
like to
anything.
note that the second. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Huh?
That's standard for me.
Peregrine, do your insight check.
I'm doing it.
There we go.
My
Somebody,
computer's a little,
anybody else?
Wonky. Sorry.
Okay, so, yeah, okay, all right, okay.
Oh,
So
Flippery.
Flibberty,
That makes so
you
much sense.
noticed that
Oh, yeah.
the second that you told him to stop, he did. He let you put manacles on him without a fight. He let you put a fucking hunting trap on his foot without a fight. He stood still long enough for you to not have it snap on his foot. He's been answering all of your questions without hesitation or having a problem or arguing with you fairly well. And he's had a pretty positive attitude. You're pretty sure that this guy is now a sidekick.
No, this
You're
guy
like
checks out. This guy's
90%
great.
sure.
Yeah, no, take the manacles off. Like, no, he's good. He's good. Clearly.
Oh, and he didn't like argue about carrying your stuff, which I think is the really last
Oh yeah.
nail on the head for that one.
That's the only
I'm gonna do
thing
an
that
insight to
really
you.
registered. Like those other things, yeah. But that's the one that was the one there. Oh shit, I'm not the only one. We both roll the one.
Lumen also believes this.
Yeah, we're like, dude, this guy, he's great, right? I mean, come on.
I
Totally
trust anyone that I can
Now I'm
establish a psychic
scared.
connection with.
Actually,
Totally trustworthy.
So Peregrine, you're getting the impression that he's okay to go to your side. He didn't really have any sort of strong feelings about any sort of loyalty here. And he would prefer not to be left here with this random thing that hurts with his arms tied behind his back, you know. You don't think he particularly has any interest in carrying Flibberty's hunting traps, but he's not arguing.
The teams. It's the
And
teams.
he clearly thinks that whatever this description of this job was clearly not descriptive enough to really make an educated guess about what the fuck he's doing down here. and with his team dead and a bunch of you whack jobs surrounding him, he's feeling like maybe this is a better idea to just go with it until we can part ways civilly. Hex, you know what it's like to go with the flow until everything's okay again. This is somebody who clearly just wants to get out of here and is willing to do what you guys say because he is severely disadvantaged at the moment. So there is no loyalty here to you or to anybody. He is looking out for him right now. And you are his best bet at surviving down here in this creepy place where he's supposed to follow the screams and get a book? Question mark? So, that is what those insight checks say.
Lumen goes, "Oh, he's our best friend."
He looks a little uncomfortable with that descriptor.
Yeah, this guy's trustworthy. I don't like him, but I think he's trustworthy. I don't like his attitude or his business practices, but he checks out clearly. As I put a tent to his back and wrap it up on a chain. These are all items that I'm removing from my inventory.
No one's heard any
Earlier you
screams.
wanted a bag of holding and you got one. It just has a personality.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Peregrine, what were you saying?
Nobody's heard any screams.
We haven't heard any screams, and we've been down here for like a day and a half. So.
For a day and a half. Well, that's discouraging. Well, except for the screams that you lot populate. If you've been down here for a day and a half, you must know these halls fairly well.
Mostly these halls, and since his hands are free, he sort of points in the general buildings around the area, this side of the bridge. And he says mostly it seems like it's like old soldiers' barracks or acolytes areas. It's like they had a whole underground church commune down here. It's kind of weird.
Wait, earlier you said he gave you the name of the book? Or...
He told me that I wouldn't be able to read the title of it.
Right.
And it would be some writing that I don't know.
Okay. And as I'm asking this, I'm putting 2 water skins on him.
He has a pack.
Uh-huh. Oh, good. Yeah.
That he's happy to have you attach it to his pack. He's fine with that.
And well, these are kind of yours now, and I'll put the manacles in his bag.
Is there anywhere you haven't explored?
I haven't explored past that, the sort of the water, where the walls sort of convene on the water. We haven't really gone that way. We were going to be looting this one room, and he kind of points in this direction. If you can see where I'm pinging.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Over there.
Right. Yeah. There was one room over there that has quite a bit of stuff in it. I guess if you guys want to go check it out, you can.
That sounds good. Yeah, maybe we should do that. As I put 10 torches on him.
He kind of adjusts the pack, but he lets you.
Lumen's going to shift back into her regular form. But she'll sort of respond to what he was saying earlier about people living down here. And be like, oh, well, it's not uncommon for folks to live in these kind of underground former cities. It's not very safe for us, as there can be like collapses or other things down here that would make it very unlivable.
Inhospitable.
Yeah, that's a word.
Hmm.
She'll kind of wander off in this direction.
Flibberty,
Oh.
you know, just Griff comes around the corner.
Oh shit, Griff!
Um,
Hey, where the fuck you been, dude?
He looks a little damaged, but at your question, he goes, apparently fighting spiders and with no help, Dad, as he presents to you a sort of web gland and a poison gland from a giant spider.
Stand by. My cat knocked my pen off. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. They.
Great, Flaherty has more stuff.
These don't weigh enough to cost anything.
I'm sorry. I have no memory. Poison gland from a spider.
And a web gland.
And a web gland.
Okay. I am just web gland and web gland.
His feathers are ruffled and he's got goop on him, but he's looking okay. Ish.
Oh, hey, bud. I am so sorry that, I was totally had you in my head the whole time, but I know how capable you are, and I knew you'd be great. Dude, I got somebody to carry all this shit, so you won't have to. Good news, eh?
Slavery.
He's not a slave anymore. He's a sidekick. I totally trust this guy. I gave him the manacles.
We gotta get him some bright clothing for.
He's wearing pretty bright clothing.
Yeah.
Um,
Good. Tired
Compared to all us monochromatic people.
Well, I say he's
yeah,
probably
he is now
in
the
between.
second most colorful.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
want to like get very close to him and be like, I will make sure that we don't hurt friends.
I will make sure that I get to maintain that designation.
Lumen's
Scales,
like,
no
"Best
scales."
friend! Best friend!
Did I
Hex,
say
you should know that phrase, by the way.
Which phrase?
Scales, no scales.
Will you remind me privately how I know this?
Sure.
And I would go and say, well, I don't know about friends yet, as I hook 2 jugs onto his backpack. Okay, I don't know why it's still saying I'm over encumbered. I'm down 151 pounds. This dude is.
Just ignore it, because remember what we talked about.
I know, but it's funny now. I'm now it's a thing. I got to figure this out.
It's because you're a fairy. It's like you can carry 10 pounds.
Yeah.
It's accounting for your math.
Oh, I'll put a crossbow on there too. Or no, crowbar. Sorry.
Yeah, it's my crowbar.
No. I bought one. Or Leather Daddy bought one. But I will put the cook's utensils on him, and then I'll be done. Oh wait, there.
Name is Father Shirtless. Come on.
So, well,
Yeah,
hey, you know what?
Father shirtless, which is essentially the same thing as
It's the same thing.
Okay, I think I'm pretty sure I loaded approximately 200 pounds onto this guy.
Poor guy.
I mean,
He's doing his best. He's to not look bothered. It's clearly a big difference in his weight what he was carrying before.
all right. I was like, okay. Oh, you look a little wobbly. You okay there?
I'm fine.
Okay. You know, I've thought of some names, but I'm sure your parents gave you one. What's your name? See
Hold on.
how that's how you're not a slave owner is you acknowledge their own names.
This is so.
Wow,
Goodness,
the
So-
look of pain on two faces, two out of okay. That was a good hit there. Good solid.
Don't worry. My face is also pain.
Flibberty, go ahead and give me a I'm gonna say survival to answer your question.
Oh. I was looking more of an
So-
archaeological aspect, but okay.
Do you want to roll history?
Yes, very much, please.
Go ahead.
I roll history.
Go for it. Go for it.
I am a nerd. I don't survive on my own.
Oh, your history is probably even better.
15.
Oh yeah.
You'd say that save for probably any bandits that have come through here, like this guy's group, since this was maybe on the surface,
Okay.
has been about 500 or so years.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was trying to. Sorry, that's what I was trying to like. How long has since
Yeah.
it's been habitable? Like it was like a community living here, not just traces of people here. Like how long since it's been a community? So yeah,
Mm.
so that's
Yeah.
and that would probably coincide with the research I did earlier, or did we have? Sorry, did my research earlier even say there was a city down here, or I don't
There's,
think it,
I mean, you can see that it's a city down here.
Yeah, but sorry, my research earlier at the scriptorium, as far as I know,
Nope.
it didn't
The
say
scriptorium
anything.
said nothing about a city down here.
So I'm like,
Nope.
wait, what the hell is all this? So now I'm interested, and I'm kind of. Is there any
It's a
writing?
ruin.
Oh God, it's like 500 years. There's probably no writing or. Does it? Oh, sorry. One more. Does the architecture in any way match Sun?
No.
Not even remotely.
Nope. Not even close.
How long has Sun been around? I mean, historically speaking, I mean there would be. I mean, if it's a big city, we would know how long it's been around. Common knowledge, just common knowledge, not necessarily like exactly how long. Like,
For at least as long as you remember and have been alive.
really.
Really.
Okay.
Well,
That narrows it down.
All of you are young enough to have not remembered when this town came to be.
Dude, Lumen is 19. She's not even old enough to.
That.
So okay.
As far as your research, Liberty,
Uh-huh.
there is no mention about a city that Sun was built on top of. There is no mention about the architecture or the environment having been different before. As far as the written history says, this has always been like the desert city on the edge of the wandering lands and has never had this kind of architecture before.
Okay, so my nerd brain is now just going like, oh my God. I'm taking notes. I'm like looking for any type of writing, inscription, anything at all. Just as we proceed now, I am highly distracted, not looking for traps or anything, but that.
So earlier, Lumen said that she was going to explore, and I don't know if Hex, you're going to get confirmation that you received what I sent.
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool. I apologize, guys. I'm loading back in because I realized I couldn't see any of your little bars anymore, which means I got disconnected. So,
No worries.
it's all good. There we go.
Oh,
So, Lumen, you're heading towards the room that he mentioned before?
Yes, she is.
sorry, one quick thing, Nikki, just for inventory management purposes. Everything that I've put into I didn't let him say his name. Everybody started laughing. Everything he's carrying, I've just unmarked, but I'm keeping track basically that way. If that makes sense.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so your nerd brain going off after you asked his name and then didn't get it yet.
Didn't care. Don't care now.
Yep.
Doesn't matter.
He kind of opened his mouth to say something and then you were
I'm
gone,
like,
so he
oh,
just kind of
I just
he
walked
didn't
off.
answer. Yeah. So 19 kind of notices that Lumen is going, and he's kind of, are we going her way or what are we doing?
Yeah, somebody needs. Okay, let's not have a repeat. Maybe, hey, Lumen, how about we learn from what happened before? Not do that again. Stay with the group. Even if you see a shiny, stay with the group.
Do you think they would really?
What?
Do you really think they would ambush us twice?
No, not them. Just a general rule. Stay with the group, even if there's a shiny. Okay?
I can guarantee there's nobody over there if anybody's worried.
See? Our best friend has let us know that the area is clear. I'm going to go find these shine.
No.
But also stick with everybody.
Stick with the group. I'll ask Griff if anything besides spiders down there. Anything interesting?
Not really. I was looking for Peregrine, but I got bitten and then I was a little distracted after that.
Oh, okay. Well, good to have you back. We'll take a break in a bit. Don't worry. You'll be fine. Okay.
Cool.
So he has 5 hit points total. What? Can I tell what he's at right now?
He's at 3.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what?
Peregrine, you've been pretty quiet.
Hello. Hi. I mean, I'm just going along. We're checking out this room real quick, right?
If everyone's going, yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all are kind of going
Sure.
and like doing that little spready thing y'all do when you.
No,
Oh,
I would have been
yeah.
following.
That's the
Lumen.
problem. I'm
That's
gonna
what I
try to
thought
keep us
we were
together.
doing.
Yeah, I'm following Lumen. Sorry. To be clear, I wandered away from. Still don't know his name.
Well, specifically,
But I saw him, so I'm following Lumen. Her. Sorry.
I am staying with this bandit person.
Okay. He is very aware of you because you're the only one who threatened to cut out his tongue.
You're welcome. Yeah, so I'm keeping a real close eye on it. I will go with the others to kind of investigate this room real quick. And if they start taking too long, I'm gonna start pushing them out.
Oh. Also, I will go over and say, make a show of like, because we trust each other, I'll give him his daggers back.
He nods and thanks you and kind of does like a little flip with them and then putting them back into their holders on each side of him.
I'll say, because we trust each other, and then telepathically to Griff, I'll say, don't let him out of your fucking sight.
I'll be on him like white on rice.
Okay, just observe and report. Because remember, you're not a fighter.
There's a shiny room over here that you guys could be more excited over. I know we are.
So yeah, I'm not moving the token on the map, but I am trying to follow.
So we're all going to the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I needed. Thank you. Okay.
And
Gonna open up
that's
that.
the. Did I get anything off of him when I did the pat down on him?
You found a purse with about 30 gold in it if you took it off of him.
I would have
Otherwise,
at that
mostly just
point.
found. Yeah, so you have a purse with 30 gold in it, as well as like a little parchment rolled up.
Oh, I would have. At that time, I would have opened it up and read it.
Okay. Um, it's a kind of somewhat vague letter, um, with a seal on it that is like a little shield, and it's got like a half masquerade mask. Um, and underneath that is like one of those the sort of four-way with like a checkered and then a striped and then checkered and then a
Oh,
striped.
like a herald.
Very yeah, like a very official looking herald,
Okay.
but with like a masquerade mask that's sort of cut here around, um, and very fancy script, in common, basically saying, enclosed is, like the down payment
Oh,
for retrieval of this book as he described it, which is, this book, it'll be under a coffin or under a coffinless uh, or in a coffinless tomb. Um, follow the screams. It gets more erratic the more like description it gives, but basically it's the same information he told you. Is he's looking for a book that has writing that's very difficult to read, or that this person that he knows didn't or can't read it.
okay.
Details a little vague, but it's signed Lord Killian von Kier.
Cool question. How much gold was it? 30 or 40? I
30.
30. Okay, I had it right.
Mhm.
Second, I would ask him like, this scroll is from this person. You got it from them.
Yeah, he
Volunteer.
sent it to me. He
Okay.
sent each of us one. He like specifically picked us to do this task,
Okay.
like individually. We weren't like together at the time.
And I'll say, and this is his seal.
Hmm.
Okay. And I'm assuming it's like the wax embossment thing.
Why did he
Yes.
handpick you?
Okay. I will very carefully roll that up and put it in my scroll case because this is an item that has been touched by this person.
Okay. Uh, so Peregrine, you asked that out loud.
You muted.
Yes.
Okay.
What'd you ask? I'm sorry.
If you want to repeat yourself, Peregrine.
I'm muted.
Oh, I asked. Oh, why did he handpick you?
Oh, thank you.
We're
Where
so
I'm
mean
from,
to your friends.
where I'm from, I have good connections and a reputation. A good reputation, notably. Um,
Oh,
and
sorry
I was
about
willing to
that.
accept it. This is an unusual situation. This is the first time I've ever encountered something like this. So I'm not going to be hard on myself about this because this is apparently whacked out. So, yeah.
Well,
Sad it will stain your reputation.
Well, everybody knows Von Kier's gone weird anyway.
where are you from?
Anybody who he's talked to.
Yeah, you said where you're from. Where are you from?
Hold on. He says, I'm from Ugari. Specifically, I'm from the Warming Rock.
Oh no. Oh wait. There we go. Ugari, Mormon, Rock. Here's that.
Ugari.
Okay, we're kind of in the center of the map now. Where is that universe? To save time, where is that?
Iguari is the sort of the large continent, sort of next to Aziz, Isizi, which is so it has the Black Shallows, and towards where the Warming Rock is near the Emerald Sea. So it's due, if you're looking at the map,
Uh-huh.
it's
Oh.
due west past the mountains
Oh, there
and
we
then
are.
like right onto the tip of the next island. Yeah.
Okay, so Uman?
Huh?
He said Uman is where he's from?
So so the continent is called Iguari,
Uh-huh.
and the city or the town or whatever size it is, he hasn't explained, and you haven't been there, is called Warming Rock.
Is it on the map?
Yes, it is.
I cannot find it.
Okay, let me
I can
take
see
you
the
guys
Emerald
to
Sea.
let me take you guys to the the world map real quick. It's
Sorry.
right here.
Yeah, see.
Oh, fuck. All right. I look like an idiot. All right.
Okay,
So I've never been
let me
there,
take you guys.
and I've
Okay.
never heard of it.
Gone weird. How? What has he been up to?
Oh, he's been harassing a bunch of libraries and scriptoriums about like this book he's looking for. His hair's gone all white, and he looks really gaunt. He's got this haunted look on his face. I guess people who run into him. Apparently, he keeps just randomly killing his goons. He's gone weird.
I'm looking
Oh.
at 19 right now, like, and I'm gonna say, is this familiar behavior at all?
19 specifically says this sounds like a seeker who's attempting to find an object and can't. But I'm not familiar with the name.
Well, I wouldn't expect that, but if this is familiar behavior and something we probably should be concerned about.
It's not unusual. I mean, like I told you before, I've been hired by seekers to find things before, so this is not surprising to me. And on my world, this was much more. I was able to watch this much more closely since I was kind of surrounded by people doing the same thing. This is not surprising behavior to me. Although madness I find runs a little more obviously in worlds that are sort of touched by magic more than mine was,
You hear
which
from
is
across the
like
room.
yours.
that
What?
is an offensive stereotype of us.
Wait,
I don't. No offense to you guys. This is just
You have
factually what I've seen.
as a wizard, I'm gonna stop and go. Whoa, 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 wait! Are you trying to tell me there are worlds out there without magic?
My world didn't have magic. I've told you
Bullshit.
this before.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember you tried to say there weren't dragons either.
There weren't dragons in my world.
Yeah, I'll look at X like, I don't believe him. That's just messed up.
It's
There was
That's crazy talk.
What
this.
helpful would it be to lie to you now?
So
Sort of
this secret
device.
person, Van Weird, he is also looking for this book that we are looking for. Will we go crazy? Will our hair fall out or turn white?
I'll look at you and go, hey, wait, what? Dude, we both have white hair. What? Well, yours really isn't hair.
19,
but...
whose hair is also white, is like about that.
Yeah, what the hell, man? Wait, are you going crazy?
No. Well,
I'm gonna
Sort of?
look very closely
Depends.
at Peregrine. Is hair a sign of madness?
usually more a sign of age and stress.
I'm not gonna get hair, right?
Not unless it's a spell cast.
Well, when you reach a certain age.
Oh, it would be weird.
The bandit captain goes, "Can we not have the talk with the Erd, please?"
This guy gets it.
Lumen points to her hair, and they'll like sort of light up, and she'll. We have always been this way. We will not be going crazy. We assure you that.
White hair can be natural.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I realize I really don't have hair. I have a beard.
You've
Yeah.
got the chops.
Yeah. So what's in this room?
Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
if we're going
No.
into the room,
She rounds
Not
the
rude.
corner.
close that.
As you guys have been talking, she's just been taking careful, like 5-foot steps over in that direction.
Yeah. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay. Yeah. So if you guys are all going, then I'll move you guys to where you guys are kind of closer up in there.
Here, I'll move myself because I was up on the. Whoa.
Yep. There we go. So the bandit captain says we already checked for traps. This room is safe. So
I checked for
inside you
traps.
guys can see. I'm sorry.
I was joking. I said I checked for traps, but I totally trust this guy. He's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inside there's a bunch of like little chests. There's some shelves. There's jars that have been opened. Some are broken. Some are tousled. But Flibberty, you see something very small and white, sort of sparkling, right about over here. You notice it out of the corner of your eye.
Okay, I'll say, does anybody else see that over there? Because I don't trust this.
Once directed, everybody else can also see it.
Don't touch.
Why? It is shiny.
We just look with our eyes, not our hands.
No, you touch with your hands.
Yeah, if you touch with the hands.
Yeah,
I'm
we're not
going to
touching. We're
look.
just looking only.
She's like, we will not be looking at it. We will be touching it.
And then I'll back out of the room.
I'm about
Lumen, you pick it up.
Yeah, she grabs it.
It is a pearl.
Oh wait! Fuck. God damn it! I knew it. I knew it was like, okay, I specifically said I am completely distracted, and with you saying you notice this, I'm like, this is some plot shit right here, but I'm gonna fuck it up.
I gave you the opportunity.
She's like, oh, it is one of those white plums.
Don't eat it. And I'll go in and it's like, dude, you will break a tooth. Don't eat it.
Hold on. Did Lumen just call it a plum?
Wait.
Yeah, a white plum.
White plum?
They're not even close to the same size.
Also, wait, why? Wait, what?
How big
That's
is the
what
pearl?
I was thinking. It's
worth
the size of a normal pearl.
So a teeny tiny one. They can be bigger.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not. We're not going Tahitian or whatever it is, or Tahitian. It's a normal sized pearl.
It is one of those hard grapes.
hard
It
grapes.
is in fact not that, and I will give you something equally shiny for it.
No. This
The
man.
episode title is Lumen's Fruit Salad.
She does like she puts it near her mouth
Oh,
opens up, and it's not regular teeth. It's lots of little tiny lamprey needles,
uh,
and they just kind of like clitter on the side of the pearl. Like, we do not know. It
no.
does seem very tasty.
I will grab one of his gold coins out of the purse and go, look what I got here. This is much more shiny. Check it out. And it's not as hard. Here, trade you. And I'll
She
give
was
him. I'll give her the coin.
Have
Like, try
heard
it.
about these things, and it's worth more than gold.
oh,
I need it for a spell. Okay, you guys.
Gemstones are worth monies.
They're
And
also
you can
worth more than
use
that because it's a spell component I can use.
the monies to buy other stuff that you might like.
she goes, oh yes, spell thing,
Yes.
and she will kind of put it in her little spell component pouch. And there's just a bunch of junk in there. It looks like a little. And she's like, oh yeah, we use these to, but it's okay, Liberty, we can share. Yes.
Oh, sure. I did not realize that they had a. I didn't realize they had a spell component pouch. So I'll like yes, cool, yes. Keep it safe. And
Yeah, safe in the pack for
yes,
my fanny.
do not eat.
Do not. Yes.
And you know what? You can keep the gold
She'll
coin
have that
too.
embroidered on the, which is funny because that's how she actually cast.
So yeah, I'm cool. If
Did anybody
yeah,
else hear that, or was I the only one gifted with
what the fanny of the pack or the?
the fanny of my pack, or the pack of my fanny?
I was just doing my best to ignore it.
I couldn't. I'm sorry.
She starts looking through random stuff and will hand the pearl to.
To who?
So
She hands you the pearl and
Oh, okay.
jars and.
Gotta talk slower, Lumen.
Yeah.
Remember?
Sorry.
Because you cut out on time.
Sorry. She will hand the pearl to Flibberty, and then she will look through some of the jars and chests here.
How many jars are intact?
There's about 6 that are intact.
Would these be considered bottles?
No, they're too big. They're like jars, like jugs, like big things.
Oh, jugs. Okay. How many?
6.
See,
All right, I add them to our new friend.
no, we can open them and take the contents out. We don't need to carry them.
Hey, you're not the boss of me.
I gave you a pearl.
But I gave you a gold coin.
Also to be noted as well, these are like big, like the kind like clay pot type things. These aren't like jugs like a gallon. These
The
are like
Skyrim jars have
big
like 2
ones.
glowing coins in them.
yeah. These are type
All
of.
right. I thought they were like gold things.
No.
All right.
So.
I have a pearl.
Yep. So who's investigating with their hands in here?
I will.
Lumen is investigating with their hand.
Can I
Hey,
assist?
Lumen.
Yeah.
Do you have proficiency?
Absolutely.
Then Lumen, you can go ahead and roll with advantage if you'd like.
Yay.
Or do you want us both to do it? Or I guess you're just rolling with it, baby. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. 17.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Go ahead and roll 3d20 for me.
And Lumen, also, I did give you 1 gold, so you need to add that because I took it out of our new friend's purse.
That one is so cocked.
Yeah. Well, what are you casting Mage Hand on, Peregrine?
You're muted.
Peregrine.
Sorry. That was accident.
Oh, okay. No worries. There's my 3D.
Okay. So you find. You find 4 gold.
Mm-hmm.
You find a bag of 10 useful but pitted-looking ball bearings. And a bottle of perfume.
Okay.
Oh, I also hand back the guy his purse. It only has 29 gold in it.
Yes, he was noticing.
Yeah, I wasn't sneaky about it. Everybody saw me pull it out of there,
Yeah.
give it to him, and then.
She'll pour a bottle of perfume, and she'll raise it up high and go, "Look! I've found a potion, a very magical potion." And she'll spray it, and it'll like get in her face, and she'll go,
Not for drinking.
It is very old. It smells like very astringent ethanol.
Oh, it might be for drinking. Depending on how desperate you are for a drink.
It tastes like the runoff of the aqueduct.
Yeah, not tasty, not good. The bandit captain kind of snickers to himself a little bit, watching her freak out.
I'm gonna start having sympathy sneezing.
Oh, Hex.
Yep.
Do you sneeze like a dog, like the thing?
Yep.
Yes. The visual is wonderful.
Actually, now that I have that pearl, oh wait, I don't need that. No, I would like to sit down. If I'm like, hey, everybody, give me like 10 minutes or so, and then I am going to ritually cast detect magic.
Okay.
So it'll 11 minutes, or no, 10 minutes.
Okay.
To cast.
And throw detect magic in the chat for me.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some water.
The way I always saw this was like in video games, like if something's magic, it's basically got a highlighter.
It lights up. Yep.
That's the way I've always kind of thought of it. And it is only 10 minutes. I thought it was 1 hour. So yeah, I would have. Oh man. Would you have allowed me to do this before we started searching? But I'm cool with doing it now. Okay, I'm cool with doing it now.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Okay.
And then I would just kind of, I guess, I got that going for 10 minutes. So.
Okay. So, let's see. Griff lights up.
Oh.
There's a small something in Peregrine's front pocket that lights up. 19's rings light up.
Have I seen Peregrine, like, have I seen them pull out I know they've talked about it, but has my character ever seen it? I don't recall if they've actually pulled it out in the presence.
You've had like 2 opportunities to seen it, but you've never acknowledged it in character. So,
but if I
think that I was stealthed both times.
Yeah, see, I remember it being said, but I don't know if I was aware of it. So as far as I know, I'm not actually aware of it. So it would just be like, oh, okay, they're holding something, a magical item, which, again, 19's got something, they've got, okay, that's not really, like, concerned with what the party is carrying. I'm more,
Yeah.
looking for, like, anything else and or, like, because I'm not sure magical effects.
You do spot something, because it's inside of a small chest.
Oh,
It's about yay big.
okay.
So, but the chest is closed and it's underneath, almost like it's something was piled on top of it, um, like recently. Is piles of like broken wood and like sort of scraps of metal and like pieces of clay pot kind of pushed to the side over that direction.
I'll look to our new friend and say, "Did your guys hide something over there?" And I'll point where it is.
Not to my knowledge, but I wasn't in the room.
Okay. I'll use Mage Hand to just kind of whatever I can, like 10. If it's less than 10 pounds, kind of clear it out and make it
Yeah.
visible, and then
The chest is easily, I think it says that Mage Hand can lift up to what, 5 pounds?
10. I think. Let me make
10 pounds.
sure. Stand by. Oh shit! It's
Even if
right
it's
there.
only 5, even if it's only 5, you can still pick up the chest.
Oh yeah, 10 pounds. So yeah, I'd have it lift up and come over to me, and then. Now he said they looked for like traps in the building, but I would like to see if this is trapped. The box is trapped.
Okay. Go ahead and make me I think it's investigation with your hands, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's
So
the
go ahead and
way.
make
That's the
me,
way I do it.
yeah, investigation check. Go ahead.
Come on. I rolled a 5.
Hex Peregrine, what are you guys doing while this is happening?
I guess I'm doing more of a perception sort of thing, just glancing over things,
Well, this would have
not
taken
Go ahead
me.
and give me
Sorry, this
doing the
would.
hands thing.
give me a perception check. Hex, what are you doing?
Kind of watching a little bit of everything. Just scanning the room. I would be maybe like. I want to say like picking up things and looking at them, but not trying to be super obvious about it.
So like sleight of hand? You want to do a sleight of hand?
Sure.
Okay.
Whoops.
Okay.
I don't see it.
Peregrine, there's nothing really weird happening. Everybody's sort of milling around. Your new friend is sort of has his hands kind of holding the pack up a little bit to sort of relieve his back. But he's standing there like casually. He has an exit behind him. He's not attempting to run or anything. Of course, he's also standing right next to you, and you did threaten him pretty noticeably. But he's not like staring at you or anything in particular. These threats matter, you know. Words matter.
And Griff is like eyeballing him too. Griff is doing his best to
Yeah.
mean mug him, but he's adorable as hell.
Anybody who's seen Treasure Planet, who knows Morph? The little pink, yeah, the big eyeballs,
Yeah.
like right in his face,
Yeah.
just flapping right in his face.
Yeah, he's trying to be threatening and mean mug, but it's like, oh, it's so adorable.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hex, you're kind of picking through things. You see that like eye symbol again. You notice a ladle in one of the sort of broken pots, and sort of like the vague sniff of something similarly astringent to whatever Lumen sprayed into her own face.
Sneeze again.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to the bandit next to me.
Mhm.
and ask, so how long has this person been mad, do you think?
Oh, Vonkir?
Yes.
Well, I mean, not like I knew him personally, but pretty much the second that he started putting out letters to individual mercs to try and help him find whatever this was, he kind of made his presence known amongst sort of us in the not to be edgy, but the dark underworlds of sort of the criminal realm.
And how long ago was that?
Maybe 6 months, 7 months. He's only retained me for the last 2 weeks or so. Took me that long to get over here. Yeah, mostly what I know about him is from rumors, because he sent me a letter directly, which is kind of hard when you don't have a home address.
Somewhere.
But
That's true.
pretty much all I know. Going back to Flibberty, it is not trapped.
Okay, I'll open it up. Yeah, I would say
Okay.
definitely let everybody else go because that took 10 minutes for me to just get the spell going. So, yeah.
Wait, what are you opening up?
There's a small chest that Flibberty's mage handing and then opening.
I would have, I would have had to check it manually, but just in case, I'm still going to set it on the ground with the mage hand and open it with the mage hand. Because I think it's just, I can keep casting it. So, yeah, I'll open it.
You said to not look at things with your hand.
You did say that.
Yes, I did. Yes, you are correct. That's why I use mage hand for most of it.
Roasting Flibberty, the episode.
Fuck. Those the rules.
So you open it. It opens weirdly easily. Whatever mechanism that there was the lock inside easily snaps. You think it was locked, but it's just kind of disintegrated in there a little bit. And inside is this weird sort of, it looks like a skull, but like a really small skull, with its mouth open, but it's made of like rock or stone.
Is it like my size skull?
No, smaller.
Oh.
It's like skull, like a little this thing.
Okay, I am only a foot tall, so is it? Yeah, is it
like a mouse skull? Yeah. Like a mouse skull?
No, it looks like a humanoid skull. Okay. Although it does have sharp canines. And it's got sort of like a little. It's kind of got a. How do I describe this? It looks like it's got a ponytail with no ponytail holder. Okay. But it's like sticking straight up.
But it is.
But it's all the same stone material.
And this is what is pinging magic.
This is pinging magic.
I'll take another 10 minutes and cast Identify on it. I'll say, hey, sorry guys, I need another 10 minutes here. This whatever this is magical.
Okay.
So yeah. There's a simpler way.
What was that?
She's like, there is simpler way to know.
But this is safer and more thorough.
She just starts putting her hand towards it.
Nope. My mage hand will slap their hand.
Yes.
When you see that, your pendulum in your pocket thrums loudly in your head.
Okay.
And you hear a very distinct voice whisper, "It's a whistle."
Let me see that for a second before you do anything. Just a moment.
Okay. I can't do my spell without touching it, but here you go. I'll,
Okay, you said whistle?
He said it's a whistle.
Yeah.
And when you bring it close to you, he says, blow hard.
Wow.
Okay.
Rude to say to somebody.
I am doing that. Yeah.
I see that and go, I
do
just
it?
got done telling Lumen not to eat these things. Oh my god.
Nobody can hear you, Flibberty,
I
because
see him.
out of that whistle comes this almost ear-shattering scream. Series of screams, very much like an Aztec death whistle from our world. And as he continues to blow, screams begin coming from, like, echoing from behind you and coming and like rushing air. You can't see anything, but rushing air outside where you guys can't see, and the sound of rushing water is also heard. Click.
Ah,
Click.
fuck. I said I was sitting down. I'm in the air.
Yeah,
That's
that
all
was
I can
very
do.
loud.
Oh, I don't know if they know what click means. If it's the same thing.
Click means you get a turn, a 6-second window of space to decide something before I tell you the ramifications of the click.
So basically, you can dodge, get up, crouch. Something's
It's your
happening right
split-second
now.
reaction.
Yes, it's less than a reaction. It's literally something instinctually you're doing.
And it's for everybody.
Yeah, like me, instinctually,
Everybody.
I would be in the air. That's my safe place. That's where I'm mobile. That's where I'm safe.
I'm a hide.
Yeah.
Roll me a stealth check.
Griff also would instinctually, because he's already in the air, would stealth.
Oh, I should unstealth myself.
Roll
Also.
his stealth check.
Okay. Whoa, that's not advantage. 17 for him, so I will keep track of that. Actually, can I?
Okay.
I'm gonna.
I think I'm
Go ahead
pretty
and put a
set
stealth
in
marker on
what
your
I'm
stealth
doing,
hex.
So
What were you saying, Peregrine?
I think I'm pretty set in what I'm doing, so I'm not gonna do anything.
The bandit captain, upon hearing this and hearing this rushing water, immediately looks like he's gonna bolt towards the water. So he's pointed in this
grab him?
direction.
Okay.
You can try. 19 has pulled out his book and is trying to open it to read whatever he thinks might be useful in this situation, but has not moved. Lumen, what are you doing?
I think what she will do. So, what direction was the water coming? Like the sound of the water.
The sound of the water, from what you guys can tell, is coming from the direction of the river.
Can you ping for me? Because I'm not sure. So to the from the east.
The river here.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was zoomed in on.
That's okay.
Here. Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like it's coming from the east.
No.
The air rushing, that's everywhere though. Kind of. That's what it is. Does that sound like it's all around, or is that direction? Can we tell a direction?
It kind of sounds like it's funneling towards the water. So technically, from you guys, it sounds like it's coming from west to east. But it also sounds like it's echoing around the rest of this big open cave area.
All right. Also, DM, just really quick for your reference, Griff, I put his stealth score in the red circle.
Okay.
So that's any not whole number.
Yeah.
I'll put it in.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, when I say grab, I just mean like one hand, like as he passes, try to like grab his shirt or whatever. If he pulls out of that, then that's whatever. Like,
Lumen's gonna move to this
I'm just
wall.
giving
Under grip.
trying to give a tug of like, stay.
Are you allowing Lumen to move that far?
It's 6 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to allow it only because this room is very small
Okay.
and it doesn't change the narrative of what's happening.
Cool.
So at this point, I'm going to let it happen.
Sorry, that wasn't like don't allow him. It was because the
Yeah.
model I
Well,
created a model for this.
understanding it being 6 seconds, I had like a turn to do stuff. Just a single.
Yeah, it's based on a mechanic I thought I kind of developed. So I was trying to.
This is modified because my world is much more narrative than yours was.
Yeah,
so
I was just trying to
I'm doing it
understand the distinction.
So what are
trying to call out
what are the limitations of what I can do? Can I cast spells or can I movement actions? No spells.
Yeah, this is mostly just sort of physical stuff. So I'm letting you move because of the narrative is allowing it. But like typically it would be, are you hiding? Are you dodging? Are you attempting to get out of the way of something you can see? Whatever direction you're headed towards, and then whatever happens, the ramifications of the click happen all at the same time. So for example, if some rolling boulder were to come down, then like if those people who would dodge would be running in the direction of the dodge, right? So they're headed facing one direction, and so they'd be able to like get out of the way, that kind of thing.
The basic concept was like the whole party's in a room, somebody makes a step, and there's a click, and you have an instant. What do? Because something's happening. Something just got triggered, and it was basically allow a fraction of a reaction thing. So that's what it's based off of.
I don't know what she'll do. She will move to the space she's in currently, and then she.
What?
She'll shapeshift into a child. She will be smaller. She's basically making herself
into a child. Okay, I will allow that.
Technical question: because Griff is so small, do you allow like a normal human-sized person to share space with them, or is it still just
typically I'm not having you guys share the same token space.
Okay.
But since Griff can fly, depending on what he's doing before the click, for example, then I would have, so it would be case by case basis. In this case, if Lumen wanted to be underneath of Griff and doing this, I would absolutely allow it.
Okay, cool.
If we were in like the space for fighting, combat, Griff would have his own space.
Okay.
And only like it's the rules where like your friendlies can move through your space but past you but can't occupy.
All right. Okay.
I wouldn't like for combat, same occupation.
All right, cool. That's exactly what I was asking. Just kind of a future reference thing.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
So since y'all are where you are, Peregrine gets hit first, I guess, with this, because as the bandit captain starts to run and you move to grab onto him, he turns his hand and grabs onto you, kind of where you're holding onto his shirt, and he moves his arm to grab your forearm and tries to pull you with him. We're both going. If you're holding on to him, we're both going. So go ahead and give me an acrobatics check. And do you or do you not let go of the whistle, and do you stop blowing?
I don't.
Okay.
And sorry, what did you say?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. I'm sorry, I was just thinking of that song in my head. Okay.
It's okay. The way that I said that earlier, I immediately thought, do you or do you not feel bonita? And that's not useful in this situation.
It's bad.
Okay. So he moves to here. Peregrine is dragged to here. from what you can see, Peregrine, now that y'all are moving and everything's running, water is coming from sort of the origin of the river back there. You can see somewhat between the buildings and through. And the air rushing, there's like white wisps headed towards the sort of the entrance of the river nearest to you, or I guess the exit, depending on what you're believing. And so the water is kind of building up and like looks like it's about to wave this direction towards you guys.
Mm.
And he mostly just moved to be able to see what's happening because he couldn't see from where he's at.
So just for reference, sorry, just so I mental picture. So he's moving towards the water that appears to be coming towards us.
No,
Mhm.
he's moving towards the river
Uh huh.
to see what's happening.
Okay.
Then there's the big wave that's coming towards you, and all he's done is see it because he just wanted to be able to see it.
The wave coming towards us, is that from the east, west, or north?
South from what you can see from the
Okay.
thing. So the big basin there has
Okay.
the water has built up and is starting to go, and the white wisps in the air are coming towards sort of this, like I said, this sort of funnel area down here, headed that direction. And if you don't stop blowing, Peregrine, then nobody can hear each other. So technically, you all are temporarily deafened until Peregrine decides to stop blowing that thing.
Well, the winds are going this direction, right?
So
This?
This way.
Yeah.
Towards here. Yes.
To the north.
Okay.
Mhm.
And that's the way the water is heading as well.
And
The water is also heading that direction.
All right. Does it appear to be like a tidal wave wall, like to the?
Yes, it's like raising up and it's coming slowly towards you.
Well, I'm just wondering, like, is it all the way to the roof of this place?
No,
Okay.
it goes over the buildings, but not like way up there.
I'm just doing the.
You can't even see.
I'm doing
I understand.
the mental
You can't
math.
even see the roof of this place. Like you
Okay.
can't. Yeah,
I'm like,
there's just blackness up there.
do I stay here in solidarity, or do I just shoot straight up to get above this shit?
No, I mean it's blackness up there, and the tidal wave doesn't go all the way up into the blackness.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like.
But you're also not sure if there is a ceiling because
Yeah.
you can't see it. So.
Okay, all right. I'm still assessing the situation, kind of, and I'm really annoyed that I'm deafened right now because that just negated one of my abilities.
Because Peregrine is still blowing the whistle.
Yep. All right, cool.
Although
cool.
there was definitely a fluctuation because of the suddenly being dragged. It was like a solid blow, and then as he was dragged 15
So, yeah.
feet from where he was.
So I would say, nobody can hear me, but I'd be saying, oh wait, screams. Weren't we supposed to something about screams? But nobody can hear me.
Okay, I'm I have this assumption that if I stop, then this might all stop, and I'm worried about that. Does that? I don't know if that's like a reasonable idea or not.
I'm not going to choose you the answer. I mean, you can test what you want to test. So you guys, sort of now out of the click moment, those of you who have stealth, those of you who have jumped up, those of you who have been accidentally dragged 15 feet, know that you have about 12 seconds to get out of the way before it comes and covers this whole place in water.
Sorry, quick question. The white wisp things,
Mm-hmm.
did those appear to be natural or?
Those are like supernatural something. They're clearly not of this natural world.
But they appeared at the same time as the wind and the water.
Yeah, from the looks of it, they are the wind. Like they're causing the wind to blow.
Still can't hear. Well, I'm here screaming. Apparently, I'm gonna go out, look at the water, point at it, and go, "That looks really bad," and just people are gonna see me pointing, going.
Question: did you say there were like other screams?
Hold on. Lumen, no, she cannot. But also, it's from the looks of it, it's almost like the sound from the whistle is the screams of the wispy things. You're getting the vague idea.
Okay. And we're supposed to go towards the screaming.
Towards the screaming. Or follow the screaming, specifically. Follow the screaming.
I'm gonna follow those things.
They're going down this way, right?
Yep.
They're going that way. So go ahead and move yourself 30 feet, Peregrine.
Okay, wait. Question. You said there's a wall, like there's a welling of water gonna like flood this area. Is that coming the opposite direction, or is that coming the same direction? I forget.
Same. It's heading north.
It's coming the same direction that you're going to be heading. If you're following the screams.
Okay, wait. If I'm running towards the screams, am I running towards the water or away from the water?
Away.
Away from the water.
Okay.
All traveling the same direction.
Yep. Doing that then.
Okay. I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm thinking this visual might be helpful.
Yep.
I think I have it in my head now.
It took me a little while to figure it out.
I just had to double check.
Mm-hmm.
Wall of water. Going. Hold on.
We don't have line of sight, just so I know.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Those of you who can see it, it's going that way. Okay.
Oh, there we go. I'm moving my camera. Actually,
Also, I am booking it.
Actually, I'm gonna
Okay.
Yeah.
So you wanna do your 60 or your 90? Because I think you can also
90.
use your bonus action to do that. Okay. So Peregrine is currently off the map, if I'm not mistaken.
I would have followed.
Same.
Okay. So you're all going? You're all booking it?
Yeah.
Lumen is also
Yep.
booking it? All right.
1, 2, 3,
This is a mistake.
4, 5,
You know, who's the real fool?
7.
The fool or the one who follows him?
11. Whee!
Running!
Oh, that's a big wall.
Yeah. So I would actually, if I need to, I'll have Griff, boost me.
Yep. So you guys all get moved onto this map. Yeah.
Cool.
So effectively what happens is off the map, that direction, there's sort of right around here, where I'm pinging here, is kind of where sort of the river trickles off into like a small pool, just like a little bit off of the map there. And once you guys get past sort of where the ledge comes down, because you guys could easily get down like around it, the whistle cracks in half. So whether Peregrine was still blowing or not, it stops working once you guys all reach this area here.
Okay.
As well, sort of there's this big splash of water, but it's not like continuing. It sort of like sprays sort of above you all, kind of coming down in like almost heavy rain, but then disperses. And the screams stop, the wisps stop, the water stops. And in front of you is sort of double doors here to a sort of 20-story sort of tower, you imagine, that has sort of been broken off sort of in half before it reaches the top. And all is sort of quiet, and there's this sort of vague, peaceful feeling. Like you're much more safer here now than you were before. If any of you want to drag on your tokens to this sort of vague area here, that would be super helpful to me.
And I would have. I as soon as we got in, I probably would have touched down on 19 shoulders, since apparently this is the thing we do now,
Mhm.
and and would have sent if Griff still has his stealth, would have had him do a normal, get all of it, go to the extent 100 feet, and just an eye out, do a quick scan, initial scan. This is kind of any new area. This is what we like to do. I'll have him scout real quick.
Okay. So you're just having him do like a perception check around?
Yeah, just like danger, just quick, any obviously dangerous or odd stuff. Well, I mean, the whole place is odd, but I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Do you
Go
want
ahead and give me a perception check if you'd like.
Okay, and this is based. This is he is looking and smelling.
Yes. Hex, were you trying to say something?
Nope.
Okay.
Aw. 12.
There is nothing that he can see.
Okay. He is gonna. I'll move him. Wait, where did I put him? Oh, there he is. I'm just gonna put him like there for now. But basically, he's. Is that 100 feet? Hold on. Yeah, he's just at the limit of the range. Oh. Oh hell, he could be. You know what? If the room is relatively like circular and pretty even, I would just have him be like in the middle, like an equidistant point. So if he can, without triggering anything or running into anything, just be like in the high up, but kind of keeping an eye on everything. If that makes sense.
Yes. So
Wait,
this is
wait,
a
you
broken
said
tower. This is a broken tower in the center that is at least 20 stories, or was at least 20 stories high. It's kind of at an angle, so it's kind of crumbled in various places.
so that would be.
So he can be up there, but you probably can't see him because he would be like inside of the tower walls within 100 feet of you.
Okay.
Because if he's also doing up and there, then he would be kind of further.
I don't need to see him, but just if he can be there and still within 100 feet. If he's not within 100, I'll pull him back.
So if you want him to be within 100, I'm going to move him.
Yeah, go ahead.
So he'll be right about there.
Okay, yeah.
So just sort of right over the wall there.
Yeah, here I would say even here.
To...
Let's just so we can keep an eye on each other, maybe like.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Also, now you guys can actually hear each other again. Your ears kind of ringing terribly.
I think we found the screens.
I'm gonna hand off the thing back to Flip. Be like, all right, you can have it now.
The pieces? You hand me the pieces back?
It's just in 2 pieces. It's just cracked down the center.
Yeah, I hand it back to you, not even really looking. I'm like handing it back behind myself. I'm gonna start walking towards the double doors.
Do I still have detect
if
magic?
your detect magic is still going,
it's 10 minutes.
It's no longer magical.
Okay, that's what I was gonna ask. If I have detect magic, like I'm assuming it's no longer pinging magic. I'll go.
Your turn.
Hey, Lumen, you want a new thing?
She looks completely different. She comes to you, and she is a human child, 8 to 9 years old.
Oh, that's creepy as fuck. I don't like it. I say out loud.
And she has long brown hair and brown eyes.
I'll go, here you go. Please don't do any children anymore. It creeps me out. I don't like it. It makes me uncomfortable.
We are sorry, but this was a form we took a good deal of time. It is, what is the words? A comfortable place for us.
Okay, but well, that's a therapy session for later. Okay.
What's
Do you,
therapy?
It's helpful. And this group needs it. A lot of it.
Liberty, do you not have a like pair of clothes that you like
Oh, we
that
don't
you
need to tell
find
other people our
to be in?
Did you say a pair of clothes that I like?
Yes. Do you have a pair of clothes that
I do have clothing I like, but if it makes people uncomfortable, oh god damn it, Emma's gonna come on me. If it makes people uncomfortable, I don't usually wear it. Again, lies, lies. I catch myself in my own lies, but only in game. Two
she'll
games.
sort of like blink at Flibberty and then she'll just kind of regular shape. Like, all right, you insist. We will stay like this.
You don't have to stay like that. Just you're not a. It's my own personal issues apparently. Apparently, I need to work on some stuff.
She's only 19. She's not
She's
like
not an 8 year
super.
old waif, though.
No, no, she's not.
19 actually approaches Peregrine at this point.
Oh. Yes.
And goes, "Can I ask you something?"
Possibly.
I'm
What is
gonna come up and be like weirdly too close in this conversation.
And I, who I did say I am sitting on 19's shoulder, lean in too.
Yeah, and that's okay.
You know, just a
Lean in.
private conversation
What,
with us
having a
four.
private conversation?
Everybody huddle close.
Is this something that you'd like to ask me now?
I think it's pretty relevant.
Later.
Yeah. What the fuck was that?
What was what?
Okay, I'm not the only one. I was thinking it. Okay, it wasn't just me. Okay, cool. Yeah, I lean in. Uh-huh. Oh, god damn it. My phone is talking.
It's okay. You find an ancient whistle, and you decide to blow it.
He's
Well,
done
that
that
seems the logical
before.
thing to do. What else was it made to do?
Well, maybe kill people, maybe start a plague. It was a magical artifact, man. It could do anything.
I had a hunch.
Peregrine just knows stuff.
Yes, Peregrine, that was very irresponsible of you to do.
Peregrine, go ahead and make a deception check for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Public.
Oh, what the
Lies!
I have such good deception, and yet
Usually, but even I pick up like, whoa, wait a minute. Oh, nah,
Everybody knows that you're lying out your ass right now.
You're doing this
shenanigans.
and the foot thing and the like twiddling your thumbs.
Care to rephrase?
No, Peregrine. If you're going to lie, you not lie.
What?
Slowly, Lumen. Slowly.
She says, "No, Peregrine. If
N-
not lie."
Okay, I think it might be the sensitivity. You don't have to necessarily be slow, but consistent. Don't go
Mhm.
silent
Yeah.
at all.
Right. One more time.
Yeah. Says, Peregrine, if you are going to lie, you need to make like you.
Nope.
Damn.
Cut out again. Yikes.
I'm
Kids.
gonna reset it then.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Okay.
Lumen has comments for you, Peregrine.
Mic set up instead of just my phone.
It's less that I'm fidgety and more that I'm like weirdly still, if anything.
Yeah. She will say, Peregrine, it's important that when you lie, you have to look like you're not lying.
That's
Perfect.
helpful
Came in
advice.
clear.
I'm
Yeah.
aware.
19 kind of looks concerned and go, are you okay?
I'm perfectly fine. Though I think we're wasting time.
I think that might have been another lie.
Yeah, if that was a deception check, you got to do a roll.
I mean, it depends on what you define as fine.
Roll it.
Leuven is at the door.
If you're saying it like you usually say it, then we all know you're full of shit.
Hey.
Well, let Peregrine roll. It could be that Peregrine's just embarrassed that he's being confronted.
He checks out.
Yeah.
I trust him.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, no. Can I actually make an active insight since he failed my passive?
If you'd like, you know that he just lied to you just a second ago.
Okay, so
you can go ahead and roll an insight if you want.
Otherwise, normally I wouldn't, and I don't.
Mm-hmm.
But for this one time, I'm gonna like go really. Yeah, I checks out.
I'll roll an active insight too, just to see if I can. Yeah, I'm not good at it, but we'll see what I roll. Nope.
Oh my god.
Thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why do we keep mirroring each other's insights?
Yeah, me and Illumin look at each other and go, "Yeah, seems checks out, right? Right? You good? Yeah."
I'm gonna do one too, but also I know Peregrine, so doesn't this mean I would get advantage?
I vote, yeah. Because my vote
ahead.
matters.
Listen, Peregrine, I'm not saying you don't lie to me. I'm saying that I've known you for a little bit and can sometimes catch it.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Damn.
So the bandit captain, Hex, and 19. All know that he's lying.
Hold on, I gotta do it just because he's there and everybody else did it. Fucking Griff's like, bullshit.
Yeah, Griff is like, Dad, something's a little hinky down there.
It's fine. You're fine up there. Keep an eye out. I got this.
Yeah. So Hex, you know that Peregrine is lying. Peregrine is not feeling okay, actually.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna walk up next to him and do that thing that sometimes pets do where they just head bump your hand, and then I'm gonna pointedly look at him.
Peregrine's gonna
Yes.
like
and I'm gonna go
almost
ahead and
stare at you, but also like pat your head twice.
It's the
and then start walking off.
Thieves can't. I'm trying to non-verbally be like, but are you okay?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna reply with yes, move on.
Okay.
Yeah, the band captain and 19 both kind of, but don't say anything. Okay. Lumen, you're at the door.
Yeah. She's been tugging at it while they've been
Check for
having this
shot.
conversation.
Oh, fuck.
Wait, what did she do?
Tugging at. They've been
She's
tugging.
been tugging at it this whole time. This whole time, she's been just tugging at it.
Is it locked?
Well, tugging on it's not working, but it's not like, you know, when you pull on a locked double door and it kind of does that clicky sound, like locks are hitting each other.
Mm-hmm.
None of that's happening.
Can I go up and try
The
to push it?
door is straight up not moving.
Can I push it?
Yeah, I'm
Oh
gonna go push
God!
it.
And it opens. It's a push. It's a push, not a pull.
It would be so funny if that was true, but it doesn't.
I would have just rewritten whatever the fuck was going on so
Yeah.
that was the case.
That would
It's
be
Let me roll
the
for, let me
funny.
roll for stupid.
Oh,
Hey, good,
please,
hey,
yeah.
Universe.
it's the Toontown logic. It only works if it's funny. Yes.
It is my life.
Does it
Okay,
push?
Peregrine, you went and pushed on it?
Mhm.
Yeah, it opens. Both doors open so easily.
Okay, apparently Lumen is just Roger Rabbit.
Roll the 5. Roll the 5 on that?
Save
It only works if it's funny.
And it was.
All right. So, quick description of inside. There are sort of 2 staircases going to the east and the west, to a platform on both sides, and between them, almost dead eye, there is a large coffin.
Like on the same level as ground or
Floor.
above?
As the same level as the floor.
All right, I'm gonna go walk over and look around it.
Lumen will cast Minor Illusion next to the door, and she will create a static image of a sign that says push.
I love
Spelled incorrect.
Incorrect.
You succeed.
It says
There is now a sign.
P-O-O-S-H.
Episode title: POOSH.
Well, I already have. It's a push door, not a, or it's a, yeah, it's a push door, not a pull.
Push,
as
not pull.
possible.
No, I like
Push, not pull.
Yeah.
Push, not pull.
Push, not pull.
Yeah. P-O-O. Yeah. P-O-O.
SH,
Push.
Okay,
not pull.
P-U-L.
so
PUL. Yep.
There it
can I
Oh.
check for traps first of all?
is. As you walk in.
You can. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Can I
Well,
assist?
particularly around the coffin.
May I
Yeah,
assist?
go ahead. You may, so go ahead and roll with advantage. Roll again, Peregrine. Not like you
Oh.
fucking need it.
Well, here, let me
Alright.
roll. Okay, never mind.
Okay. There are no traps.
Oh, I guess.
And
Right.
your pendulum is thrumming and humming to you. You are
Okay.
very close to whatever you are seeking.
I'm going to investigate this coffin then.
I'm also telling Griff keep an eye out for anything that shows up.
Yep.
And to let me know if there is.
Mhm.
And if they need any assistance, I will help with any investigation.
Okay. So Hex, what are you doing since everybody's going inside? Unless you're also going inside. Hex.
I'm trying to get my token.
Oh, okay. All right. I was like, wait a minute, did we lose her?
Like it's over here.
It's all good. I hear you.
DM, did you get my message?
I did.
Okay, cool.
I figure we're gonna do
No
like
worries.
5 more minutes or so, and then
No worries.
we'll let you go. Okay.
Okay. Quick question. I know I said I'm going to assist if anybody needs it, but
Mhm.
have I know this is a kind of a new area. Is it similar to all the other places? I'm still looking for any markings, sigils, writing. Is there anything like that? Because that's what I would be primarily focused on.
Um,
But I mean,
there is writing on the coffin.
Okay, I was going to say go ahead and do
Uh,
everybody else first, but I guess if you want to
Yeah.
chime in together one of them, that'd be cool.
Yeah, well, because if you're helping, I assume you're just sort of fluttering around to everybody
Yeah,
as things happen.
Yeah, I'm just saying
Yeah.
I'm proficient with investigation, so if somebody's going to do it, I'm letting the players know that, hey, I can give you advantage. Or
Yep.
I could roll 2 because I got a +5 to investigation. I'm just throwing it out there, you know.
Yep. I hear you. So Peregrine, you said that you're investigating this coffin.
Yes.
Define what you're doing. So what are you specifically doing?
Well, I'm going to look at the writings and markings and all that sort of stuff. I'm going to look.
Okay.
I'm going to look around it. I'm also going to investigate with my hands because there's no traps.
Okay, yeah, because there are no traps. Go ahead. What languages do you speak, Peregrine?
Let me double check. I speak Celestial, Common, Thieves' Cant, Undercommon.
Okay. You can't read the top of the coffin. But there's a very familiar symbol on it that you do recognize. Sort of that eye with the stem down, sort of in the center of the coffin.
I'm fluttering over it.
Mhm.
I I know Common, Deep Speech, Gith, and Goblin that I'm aware of.
You can't read it either. As is right now, you can't read it either.
I would say, hey,
Finally, someone I can speak deep speech with.
I would say, anybody want to give me 10 minutes and I can read this? Is that cool? You know, before we
Hold
start.
on.
Okay.
I have a. I need to double check on that.
What did we try already?
She'll walk up.
Okay, that doesn't work on language proficiency, does it? It's just
She'll look at it very
skill
distinctly.
and tool proficiencies.
Well, okay, I have comprehend language as a spell. You guys, I used it. You guys all know I have it. That's why I'm like, if you give me 10 minutes, I can read this if it's cool.
All right, go ahead and get started.
All right, so I will ritually cast comprehend languages.
I'm gonna keep.
Okay, so that's 10 minutes, right?
Yep, 11.
Investigating it.
While you're doing that.
Yeah.
You open up the coffin.
No, because I'm sitting there going, okay, I got to put my hands on. I got to concentrate on this. And I'm sitting.
He said he was investigating. I'm asking a question, not like a guaranteed. Just asking.
I know, but
I'm gonna hold off.
Okay.
Until we can read it.
Okay. I truly appreciate that.
Lumen will approach the coffin and we'll look it over.
Does that? Doors get open.
And I'm literally sitting on top of it, ritually preparing this, so I got to focus. But out of the corner of my eye, I see it and I hiss.
You're sitting. Okay, hold on. You're sitting on top of the coffin,
like right above it, because I'm like, okay, I'm right above it. I'm not on it, but I'm like, I'm gonna once I cast the spell, I have to actually touch written words in order to read them. I can't just look at them and suddenly read it. So, but I'm above it right now.
She'll look over the coffin and squint her eyes and get really close to it, and then you'll just hear her whisper under her breath. Anyone who's close by, so probably Peregrine and Flibberty, will hear her whisper under her breath, "That's right, I can't read."
Yeah, you're gonna go, do the like stroke your chin, like.
Yeah, she'll do the pensive
Yeah.
chin stroke and everything, and get really close and like do her best like Sherlock Holmes investigation,
Nod a
and
couple
then you'll just
times.
just nod several times, and then just be like, oh, that's right, we cannot read.
We cannot read.
Perfect, man. That
And
was
then
so
she'll
cool.
look around in like the area to see if her imaginary friend is back.
No, she still can't see him.
This is very lonely.
Aw.
Hex, what are you doing in the meantime?
Watching.
19 is flipping through his book, and kind of pauses for a second and kind of, sort of looks deeper at the book, and kind of does this, as he's like looking at you guys, sort of waving at you, and he says, when you're done doing what you're doing, Flibberty, somebody should knock on it.
Yeah, okay, I'm focusing.
In general, the rest of you can hear him. I'm just putting that out
Yeah,
there.
it's just like ritually casting. It's like your entire focus is for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Is that? So I'm like, I'm like, I can't even.
As soon as 19 says this, Lumen will do that little giggle that she did before when she cast it. She's just like,
Dare I ask why?
can we do the knock?
Other party members, are you gonna let Lumen knock on the coffin while Liberty's doing this?
When the time
Why
is
do
right,
you want to?
she's clarifying that she's agreeing with 19
She wants to be the one.
timing. She wants to be the
She
one who
wants
does
to be
it.
the one who knocks. Yes, yes. Oh, that was so worth it. The build up. I got it. Oh my god, amazing. Wow, that
Man, I'm getting so many Breaking Bad memes just
dude,
sent.
that was amazing. Bravo.
She just looks in some random direction and like, no, you do not understand, Skylers.
We are the one who knocks.
We are the ones who knocks.
That was so perfect, man.
She's ready. She's just like hand up in the air, waiting. She keeps it up there for like a good 5 to 7 minutes, and she's like, oh my, our arm is tired.
Because this is 10 minutes.
Yeah, she's very excited at the beginning, and then look back. She's got like one arm on, like, oh.
Yeah. Okay. So, at the end of the 10 minutes, Flibberty can read.
Yeah, I will have to actually make physical contact just in case.
Yep.
I know I got to make physical contact, and it takes a minute to read a page. So it'll actually be like 11 minutes. I just
Fair.
With her arm, like, come on, read faster.
So I'm like, all
I
right.
thought you were smarter.
After 10 minutes to go, okay, cool. I just need one more minute.
Yep. So you touch the nameplate.
Yeah, to read whatever it is.
Yeah.
I don't knock. I
Yep.
make sure not to do that since he said that.
That's okay. On top of it, it says Arlath, Daydream, Lover of Ayun.
Daydream?
Can you repeat this?
Oh, yeah, Arlath, Daydream, as in first name, last name, lover of Ayun. And then it's and you can, I think you can tell what language it is, right?
It doesn't say that. I'm gonna throw it in chat just real quick.
Oh,
It
okay.
doesn't. It doesn't specify. It just says I can understand any written language. So I would say no, just based off the way it's phrased. I don't know the
Okay,
language.
yeah.
I can just understand
That's
it.
okay then. That's okay then. All right, so that's what it says.
All right. And I'll relay that. And that's all the writing.
That makes sense
That's
then.
all the writing.
Okay. And then I will.
Do you say that out loud, Peregrine?
Mhm.
Okay. Whee! Bonk.
So yeah, after I say that, I get at least 30 feet away, just for funsies.
Okay, move yourself 30 feet away.
Okay, I go
Yeah,
up
she will.
30 feet.
Okay,
She'll
that's fine.
slam her hand down
I'd
almost to the coffin, and then she'll just do
that's
continuing with the Roger Rabbit style antics. She'll go.
and then wait.
So you wait, and there's this moment of silence. And then to the west of you, you hear, as if on sort of one of those hardcover book tops, the finish of bum bum.
West or
Yes,
east?
thank you. Finally.
Was that west or east?
That was west, at the top of the platform
Where
of the
guy
staircase
is?
to the west,
Okay, the guy is on the east.
where the new token is.
That's
Oh, is
east.
it? Oh, yeah. Sorry.
I just wanted.
Listen. Okay, yes, it's on the east then. Yes,
Okay.
that side.
Was on the west. He jumped over to the.
He did not. And up there, someone in a sort of hood. From this distance, you can't really see their face, but they're sitting sort of casually at the top of the stairs. But they look rather larger than the rest of you.
Well, everybody's larger than me.
Most of the rest of you, those of you who aren't considered small,
I mean, he's still larger than the rest of
Yeah.
them, even if they're considered small.
Yes. Either way. And 19 kind of glances up, and you kind of see him smile. And he says, "An interesting form you took in this life." And that is where we'll end this session.
All right.
That is the end of today, folks.
Okay.
Hey.
All
Okay.
right.
This friend of 19's has clothing.
Outro. Do you want to send us out?
Our universe is now dying. All right, that wraps up another session of Seekers of Fate. I actually remembered it this time.
I did not.
Progress. We will make it eventually.
Eventually.
Thank you for tuning in and listening to this week's adventure. Be sure and come back next Sunday, same time, same place, to check out our next session. And as usual, please hit those like, follow, subscribe buttons. It really helps us out. And until next week, we will see you later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.